Hello everyone, my name's Carl and welcome back to Genshin Impact. In today's video, we're gonna be playing Ace new story quest that has released for version 2.5 of
Boats
Genshin
are made for
Impact.
transferring.
Damn.
Well, let me go over it briefly. Our client for this job is the Yashiro Commission. Apparently, Rift Towns are attacking the roots of the sacred sakura
Oh.
nearby Mount Yogo in great numbers.
Rip Hounds, oh. I thought we were only in like Surumi and Euthymia. It seems like except they become like just a normal part of the world now. Okay. I heard they also added them in Wolvendom, which I haven't checked yet because I haven't gone there or I haven't seen any wolfhounds there whenever I go to kill Andrews.
Rift Towns? On Narukami Island?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yes. We are not sure where exactly these creatures come from. But this time, they are attacking in alarming numbers with great aggression and a clear target. The sacred sakura is of tremendous importance to Inazuma. I trust you are aware of this already?
Oh wait, the sacred sakura, that's like the tree, right? If I remember correctly on lore, that's basically A's sister. Okay, this is starting to make sense now. Rifthounds are attacking A's sister. Okay. I believe I understand. Okay. Looks like we're gonna be starting off this story quest by clearing off Rifthounds that are attacking the sacred sakura. Alright, cool. You know, I'm always interested in how the fuck we get to the main quest, you know? It always starts off weird with this quest, with this Archon quest. It's never just straight to the point. It's never just, hey, meet Zhongli. It's always like, oh, we have a commission for you. So I'm always interested in what kind of bullshit they pull to make us meet the character. Okay, do we not kill them?
Torn to oblivion!
Ah! Well, isn't that convenient? Kinda out of place though.
Shogun? Wait, no.
Actually,
Could also be A.
actually no, it does make sense actually. It does make sense that she herself would be defending the sacred sakura because that is her sister.
Oh, it's you two.
Oh, it's A.
It has been a long time.
I
We've
love
not
how the
seen
name
each other
suddenly
since the
switched.
resolution of the Tenryou Commission crisis.
Okay, sounds more like A. It is you, right? You
Yes.
sure made short work of them. That was amazing.
Okay, we went for the we get saved trope this time. What are you doing here? What brings you out? Fucking dialogue options. Why do we even have them?
I'm making early preparations for what is to come.
What is to come?
Recently,
Yes.
I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia. The most serious of these being the attack on the sacred sakura by numerous Rifthounds.
Yes, I do wonder. Well, I don't think we've gotten any Rifthound lore. I'm pretty sure not. I think the only Rifthound lore we really got was that like the Wolf Lord boss, that golden dog worm was made by Albedo's mentor.
I considered this matter worthy of my attention, so I pursued them, and they led me here, where I happened to run into you.
It doesn't seem like a matter needing the Archon's attention. No, it's fine either. It's good finally seeing like an Archon doing their job, you know? For the past two nations, both the Archons are just like, I'm just gonna relax. I've been doing this shit for way too long.
But Rifthounds attacking the sacred sakura. It brings back bad memories of that terrible disaster.
Chimera being destroyed? Wait, did Rifthounds play a part in that? Okay. Sure didn't give any hints of that happening.
A disaster?
Yes,
Yes, it is about Kenria.
500 years ago, a great catastrophe befell Inazuma.
Yeah, that is when Kanya got destroyed. I think what happened was her sister died, right?
Everything was engulfed in a pitch-black fog, and monsters ravaged the land. Countless lives were lost, and this homeland that the people had worked so hard to build barely escaped being obliterated entirely. The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil, and the Rifthounds were always their advance guard.
Oh. Oh god. Oh, we're actually getting Inazuma lore. Oh.
Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then call in even more powerful beasts.
Wait, what? Whoa, this is like... This came out of nowhere. There were no hints of this from previous story quests. This came out of from nowhere, but I'm interested. I like that. 500 years ago. Kinria.
So you've heard of it too.
Oh, 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 oh. Are we actually gonna get that good intel for once?
That's an episode of history that I am loath to
Fuck.
Since we are both here for the same reason, let us work together.
Fine.
From the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more monsters nearby. All of them must be eliminated.
Alright.
Paimon feels so safe. Oh yeah. After we've dealt with the monsters,
Oh,
we
yes,
should
yes.
ask her to tell us more about Conria. Huh?
Oh. Oh. What? What?
What's this?
Is someone injured? How the fuck is this? Dead people suddenly appeared. Is someone injured? What do you mean? How terrible?
Baby, dead people? It wouldn't be the first time we'd seen ghosts on our journey.
Okay, theory before they reveal the answer. Is it like the Sacred Sakura's memories?
But why would they appear here?
Like in a similar fashion as to the Aishida quest where, what was his name again? It was actually Aishida, wasn't it? Aishida, as like the person could actually see the memories of stone, so I do wonder.
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
No? Are they not? What the fuck?
I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are counting on me.
What happened here? Could you tell us?
Who are you? What are you doing here? Run quick
What's happened?
while you still can. The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you, there's no escaping them.
Are they still alive or are they from like the past, maybe the future? What's happening here?
We will defend Inazuma until our dying breath.
What exactly happened?
You don't know?
Oh, they are from the past.
Inazuma is engulfed in darkness. I think I understand. Almighty... Yes.
No, no.
We were right to place
This
our
feels
trust
bad.
in the Almighty Shogun.
This feels bad.
As long as the Shogun is with us,
This
Inazuma will last for an eternity.
this feels bad. I think the most reasonable explanation right now is he got projected into the future and he's probably gonna go back to his normal world and the monsters are still gonna be there.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you. Thank you.
A bit weird.
What's wrong with him?
Is he disappearing? Obviously, he's
He's
a fucking
gone.
ghost.
Paimon can't even begin to understand what that was all about. But somehow, Paimon feels all sad and hopeless.
If I am not mistaken, what we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land.
But how are we able to interact and talk with it? Fuck. Fuck it.
The sacred Sakura can absorb
I
and purify
see.
the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk and formed a physical entity.
Oh, cool.
An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words,
So the memories of the ones that died are all...
yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just now was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some were local in origin, while others came from the now fallen kingdom of Conria.
I see. Yeah, I do find it a bit weird, just a little nitpick, but don't you think we're focusing a bit too much on the past and rather, the past definitely is more interesting, but really, man, we like speed run like war in Inazuma. It's like we didn't even go through the consequences, right? Like Sangonomiya and Shogunate's army was fighting together. Then Raiden Shogun was like, oh, okay, actually, okay, I'll disband Vision Hunter Queen. Everything was fine, happy ending, no repercussions, nothing about the deaths, nothing about that. Everything's suddenly fine. Yeah, I do feel like we kind of speed run through that.
But Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined. Those terrible tragedies left great wounds that are still felt to this day.
Hey,
Is that loss that Yaimiko mentioned?
Yes. For the longest time, I couldn't bring myself to face the pain of that loss. all my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters, I was helpless against the ravages of time, powerless to keep the ones I cherished alive.
Yeah, I do have to agree. Out of all the Archon, she probably does have like the hardest role. Eternity, like how? Time is probably the only thing that you can't stop. Even Zhongli is like, damn. Even bedrock can be eroded by time, and I'm fucking dying here. Yeah, so yeah, A has it hard. Wow, that really showed like, yeah, this is like the original A story quest that we expected or we wanted, one that actually showed more of her past, more of her personality.
There are a load of rift hounds here too.
Leave
What?
them to me.
Oh no, 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 no. No, no, no. Why are you forcing me to only use A? Come on. Actually, this is actually pretty cool because this is the first time like they've given us a trial character, but we're only allowed to use her, no one
Shine
else.
down!
That's new, but at the same time, come on, come on, please, no. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. No. Is this my actual A? No! It's my actual... No! She's not supposed to be a main DPS! We did it. We survived. Hell yeah.
Huh? Something seems wrong with A.
Oh no, no, no. Headaches, that's not a good sign.
The same light is leaking out again.
Oh, is it the same situation as before? Oh, blind old man?
Furuyama?
Huh?
Is that you?
Okay.
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought you were off fighting a battle in a distant land.
Fighting a battle in a distant land?
Allow me to introduce Furuyama.
What should we do?
Let's go along with what he says. I want to learn more about the past.
Yeah.
The Almighty Shogun often speaks to me about her dream. One thing she always says is, good things don't last forever. Everything changes, fades, disappears completely over the passage of time. And so, people must make the most of the life they have, seize the chance to enjoy it while it lasts, and have no regrets in the end.
That sounds like he as well. This doesn't fit the definition of eternity at all.
So you see, as bleak as things may be now, I have experienced countless wonderful things in life, and have no reason not to be satisfied.
Well, this has probably been completely cut out or cut to shits, but basically we got more memories from the past. Except this time we got someone that A actually does know, it's like a T guy. And you know, we got some more philosophical stuff about how you should enjoy life as it is, and you know, how good things don't last forever. But the thing is...
It's the Traveler! And the Almighty Shogun!
But the thing is, this kind of philosophy doesn't exactly coincide with eternity. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool to see that. Was it really you that the team master used to serve? It doesn't seem like it. It seems like it's like the original Raiden Shogun. Ball.
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that too. The Almighty Shogun that he described didn't sound anything like you at all.
Yeah, and it's actually cool to see how like the original Shogun, the original Archon of Eternity, said it herself that good things don't last forever. It's cool seeing an Archon like going against the very thing they represent.
I seldom had the time to drink tea. And so, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon.
Alright, Makoto.
Who was also my sister,
I've forgotten that
Raiden
name.
Makoto. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality.
Yes.
You and Makoto had...
Indeed we did. It was the biggest difference between us. In her eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams. The yearning for a better future held by living beings.
Dreams, or in other words, ambitions.
It seems like she was right. Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, an ambition is a yearning for something material, or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature, and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course. Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. It is something innate, rooted in instinct. In other words, it is something eternal.
Weird how they managed to make something that doesn't sound eternal at all be eternal. Like consistent changing ambitions, but because these consistent changing ambitions are based on instinct, it's still eternal? Okay. Eternity definitely is a fucking hard topic to talk about, huh?
That's,
See, even
quite a lot
Paimon's
to
head
take
brain.
in.
I'm Paimon minded right now. It's weird Paimon even managed to last this long.
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes.
Yeah, sure. From what it seems like she was a complete opposite from A.
I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving? I
Yes.
suppose what it comes down to is the definition of eternity she set out with.
It seems more in line with how humans view the world. Yes. Oh man, that's really cool. Like the Ace and Makoto's differences in their view of eternity. Like Makoto's view on eternity is way more, well, in line with how humans think. It's way more fluid, while Ace view of eternity is just like everything staying the same. Oh, that's cool. You know what? Although I expected something like way more major, like way more action scenes, I actually quite like this so far. Like this take on the philosophy of eternity and like A's viewpoint, Makoto's viewpoint, and the human's viewpoint, and so on.
The events of 500 years ago not only robbed me of my friend, Kitsune Saiku,
We're getting into that good shit
they
information
also
about
took
Kainria.
Makoto away from me.
Let's see.
She died in that disaster.
Yes. She went to Conria alone, without telling me. Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past,
Oh, I see.
I was always the one to face them in her stead.
So what killed Makoto, to be exact? Did the people of Kainria actually manage to defeat an Archon? Although an Archon that's not really proficient in fighting, they still managed to do it? Well, damn, that's crazy, but...
But this time, the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity. As a testament to that decision, I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely, and brought it back to Inazuma. When I returned to Inazuma,
Whoa.
I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you know as the sacred sakura. In the end, I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness.
Simply put, Makoto's power somehow made that tree appear.
Yes. She had such a great love for this land, and for its people. I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again. But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat. And it's time I came to terms with it all.
Seems like you've done a lot of thinking about this already.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person...
Oh, wow. You know, I was already, like, interested in, like, the fact that we're getting, like, so much character development for A. Like, her realizing, like, her philosophy is, like, not the best, and so on. Like, reminiscing about the past that she tried to avoid, and so on. I was already interested in that. But Paimon, really... respect for Paimon, man. She actually improved on this one. She went right into that juicy stuff. Have you seen my sister before?
Sister? I had heard that you were looking for your family. You mean to say that she was somehow involved in the Conria disaster?
Yep.
Based on what we've learned so far, it seems so, yeah.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, the worst of the fighting was already over. And also, my mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma, and the fate of those closest to me.
Damn, we'll never get any info on Kynria. Will never will. Fingers crossed. Like Dainsif comes back. Fingers crossed. Another nitpick I have is like, it's weird how we already know that our sister is related to Kynria, and Kynria, the people of Kynria are now the Abyss Order. So it's weird how we're not just straight up pursuing the Abyss Order. We're still going on with our stupid journey throughout the nations. There's like Abyss mages everywhere. Are we just not able to like interrogate them, beat them up to tell us where they're hiding at us, for them to tell us where our sister is? The Mean seems to have quite the presence throughout the Abyss Order. Like even mere Abyss mages respect her. Like in the Divalent quest, the first Archon quest, yeah, even just mere Abyss mages know about her. So there's no way we can't just interrogate Abyss mages. And not only that, we've already encountered like tons of Abyss Heralds, and we also have Enju. It's weird how we're just not going like, where's my fucking sister, right?
Once again, please leave them to me.
Hey!
Fear not.
Ooh,
Fighting is what I do best.
her voice, it's like, you can hear there's some struggling in there, there's tiredness, something's off.
There is no escape!
Oh well, time to use my underbuilt Raiden Shogun again.
Now you shall perish!
What happened? Yo, what the fuck?
You alright?
I'm fine.
No.
Torn
I'm gonna
to
try that
oblivion.
again. Still fine this time. God damn it! Oh
Erase
fuck! Why am I having a fucking stroke?
Maybe you should leave this one to us.
It don't look too good. What's
My
happening?
apologies.
Don't worry about it. We'll deal with.
Yeah, like what's happening with her? Is it like the memory is hurting her? Or what?
That's the same light again.
Time for a trip down memory lane. Who have we got this time? Oh, Samurai. Cool.
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too. Are you injured, Your Excellency? We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Are they... Oh, they can actually see the monsters?
They're coming back for more!
Don't! It's too...
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the kind to shy
shit.
away from danger, we never would have taken up arms to begin with.
This is weird. They're like in the past, but they're still able to interact with the future. Like, I thought they were only able to see us, but they're also able to see like the Rift Hounds, and they're just thinking it's completely normal because that's how it is in their current timeline. Oh
No
my.
need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation looks bleak, we will draw on the
Is that a vision?
Oh.
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high expectations. If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all times is...
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
So full of hope.
Nobody knew where your excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our hearts.
Her pupils have changed. It's giving me goosebumps. Her pupils, it's starting to light up. I don't know why. Like, why is this happening? Is it really just because of like the memories from the past?
This hope is the light that will guide us out from the darkness.
Oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps. It's so weird. It's so fitting. The music as well. Usually the background music doesn't fit, but it does.
On me!
We'll help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your backs.
Did they actually fight? They don't.
The Almighty Shogun!
Oh shit, they're actually fighting. Oh man, oh, that's lit. This is awesome. We actually get to see people fight with us for the first time in for the first time. It's actually the first time we get to see people fight with us, and it's in like the weirdest situation ever where like these are people from the past like being projected to the future, but it's still cool. You know, this gives me hope for the future that they'll actually do this more, because there are a lot of parts in the game where we're supposed to be fighting with people, like the battle against the Shogun's army, or the battle in like against the Fatui, you know, when we were fighting Usayo. There's a lot of battles where we're supposed to be fighting with other people, but we're going to get to see them. This is awesome. I love it. It's so cool. So, did they actually fight?
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
Thank you all.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You fought phenomenally. It was truly awe-inspiring. The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time.
Oh, I can handle it.
Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City, and
When everyone sees the almighty Shogun safely returning, their spirits will be lifted.
This is sad. You know, I can only hope this is not how it works, right? They get projected into the future and they see like A and they're like, oh, she's back. Then they go back to the past and everything's still fucked up. I hope that's not how it works. I hope this is just like memories after all. It's like it's a new situation for them, right? I just hope.
Well, what are you...
we will stay here and
It'd
guard
be too
against the
sad.
monsters' advance. We cannot afford to let them get any further. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters that come our way.
Oh wait, they actually have visions as well. Yes, Animo, yes, Cry, they all have visions. Oh, that's epic. We have no business disrupting the reality they are experiencing. Yeah, Ader has worded it pretty well. Great, thanks, I appreciate it.
Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do best, but the almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present state of affairs. Only Her Excellency, no matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma, we will always place our faith in the almighty Shogun.
You know, I don't usually see like NPCs in high regards, because I just think they're NPCs. It's pointless. They reuse models, but these guys are fucking cool with the visions and actually helping fight and all, and their words. Damn. It seems to be affecting A quite a lot.
Thank you all very much. I should not have left it this late to make this promise. But from this moment forth, know that I shall be true to my word.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt your word as long as we live. With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Glory to the Shogun.
Damn, that gave me goosebumps. That's so weird. Like something as small as this giving me goosebumps. That's some good writing, man. That's really good.
Glory to the Shogun.
That's some good writing.
They're gone.
Was that a promise to them or a promise to yourself?
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy, I overlooked their splendor. That in the centuries since their sacrifice, I have dishonored their will. You
Character
could take the
development,
view
man.
That whatever I say to them is meaningless, because they are but disembodied memories held in the ley lines.
No, it's not meaningless at all. I see it with great value.
But even so, they are due a resolution. I owe it to them, and to all the people who have placed their faith in me to date.
Oh my god, this is so good. The writing is insane.
Well, Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later, you're doing right by them now. And that's what counts.
And not only that, there's also another thing I'd like to appreciate. It's like it's an Archon having character development. Because their Archons, they've lived for hundreds or thousands of years, so you'd expect them to be like just unchangeable. They just be who they are for what they are. They won't change whether you like it or not. That's like how it is with Zhongli and, you know, Venti. But oh fuck, A actually got character development from. Wow, that's insane.
Your comforting words. But this is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon. And I have neglected it for far too long. Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the things that she would have done.
Humans are worthy of your trust.
Yes, they are. They are strong and resilient, and have much to be proud of. As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back.
Damn! Whoa, that's so...
Well said.
That's like a great resolution.
Like you figured things out.
Yeah, that's a great resolution, like the Inazuma's Archon quest, you know? Maybe for this one I can overlook the speed running of the consequences of war, maybe I can overlook that. This is some great writing. They definitely redeemed themselves on this one.
Look over there. It's another A.
Oh.
We meet again, traveler.
Oh,
this
the Shogun
body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Oh. Okay, I just realized something. So, what I'm assuming happened here is A programmed the puppet to, well, stop her if she ever, like, changes her mind or strays from the rules that she set. But now that her mindset and philosophy has changed, the Raiden Shogun still gotta go against her. Okay.
Wait,
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self.
Huh.
Thus, you believe your present self is correct. But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion?
Man, Zong Man, really, his old words really are coming into play.
I'm here to show you my answer. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary. You wish to make yourself I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity.
I don't know, man, like the Raiden Shogun, the puppet, and she seems pretty weak.
And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A.
Oh, hell yeah! She called herself like Raiden A, because she's usually called Raiden Shogun. Oh. I don't know, man. She's pretty weak. Oh! No, no, no! Why would you do me like this? Why would you not even give me full health, you fucking bitch? And why would you give me my own Raiden Shogun who's meant to be a support? You assholes at mihoyo! Fuck you all! God damn it. Ooh, she's doing the same thing Child does, so like electro shields. In the same way like Signorma does as well. That's cool. Ooh, there's a cool battle. Oh, surprisingly enough though, she's not doing a lot of damage. I don't know if that's on purpose to make this boss fight a lot easier, or if it's because of my food buffs. What's happening? Not only is she back to full health, she's using the sword now. She's no longer using the spear. That's awful. And I'm only allowed to use this shitty A of mine. Alright.
Will fade silently into the clouds.
No, it's her third phase. How many phases?
Never. For the rest of time.
How many phases does she have? So far, she's had 2 phases. What the fuck is this? If this is like the actual boss fight we get, this the actual world boss we get, this would be awful. It's all the way to phase 3 and she hasn't even used like her the form we saw in the trailer. Oh wow. Right. 3 phases. 2 phases and got her.
Have you finally defeated her?
No. No, not yet. Do we get to help her?
Your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
How the heck?
What happened? Surely the Shogun puppet isn't invincible.
She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living being's, including you and me. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. The future I shall forge will be a grand undertaking. One that will be resistant to erosion.
It's weird seeing an Archon tired. We've never really seen Venti nor Zhongli go all out. So yeah, I didn't know they can get tired.
No matter how long this battle may
No.
last, months, years, centuries, and no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her.
What will happen to Inazuma in the meantime?
500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that... It is about time that I learned to trust them during my absence. I place everything in Miko's hands.
No.
Pass on my words.
No. Hey. Fuck. Excuse me?
Looks like we got kicked out.
Yeah.
Oh, what do? Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever? She was making sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still, A can be pretty stubborn at times. What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen, and then she might never leave again.
Our work here isn't done.
We should help her out.
Now then, I always have my ways. It's
Not
just
your
a question of
socks.
how crafty I need to be. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts. In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is. Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos.
You don't say.
Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time.
Yeah, that actually sounds quite awful.
Alright, well, Paimon, stand here then. You two can go in.
Paimon, you're not gonna abandon me, are you?
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal?
Paimon's had it up to here with both of you! Oh, fine! Paimon's coming too.
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Now, I shall send you on your way. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Oh, this seems genuine. She was like awfully joking a lot a while back. She was like, worst case scenario, we'll just lose A. I love how they've changed up the scenes. They've added a lot of motion blur or background blur to make it seem more like a cutscene. It's really cool. Like the very start of this story quest, the pan from the city to our characters, I thought it was a cutscene at first.
Miko, you better know what you're doing.
I hope so. We will not fail.
That's enough chatter. Get to work.
Oh. Well, doesn't this look very MCU-like? Ooh. What's happening? We're in? We're not in. Oh.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside.
Heartfelt wishes. Are we gonna think about
Only
Lumine?
if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Ooh, this music. Oh, did we make it? We're back. Hello. Do we just help you? I'm pretty sure this will be disrespectful, but we'll do it anyways.
You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all these years?
All these years? What?
This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then.
Is this like the paths from Attack on Titan where time passes here differently?
Over countless battles, not once have you lost. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered. Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps. Then, let this be
Ooh.
our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago.
Has this battle been going on for 500 years?
Final duel? Huh. So you're finally willing to stand back, traveler.
Are you going to put an end to all this? Ooh.
I'm going to be the start of something new.
That sounds so rockstar idol-like, especially with her raising her arms.
The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations.
Oh, here we are. Oh,
They consumed, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams.
I really want to make theories right now about how long this duel lasted due to whatever the Raiden Shogun is talking about, but this battle is way too cool. The music is kicking off as well, and you know, I just want to see the attack patterns. This shit's cool. I need a thumbnail shot. Oh, what's happening? Oh!
The will I carry within me will never be eroded nor destroyed.
What the? Oh, no, okay, enough. I'm fighting now. What the? I never thought I would get scared in Genshin Impact. That's the first time I was genuinely scared. Jeez. I saw the shadow behind me and I looked behind me. There's just a massive fucking sword. What the fuck? You know, from what it seems like, I won't really die here. I went to 1 HP, but I didn't really die, right? I should be fine. Yep, I'm fine. No dying here.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal. No escape.
That's good. That's funny. Both my character and like the puppet said the same thing. Oh no, not again. I want to see the massive arm again while I'm trying to make a thumbnail. Holy. Oh. Holy shit, that's massive. So you use that shield to become immune to it? That was crazy. Oh, I was shitting my ass there. That's like giga big. By the way, can the actual like A do this form as well? That would be cool. Damn, she's massive. Whoa, I just realized that. She's not like normal body, just not normal body height. You're dead now. You're dead now. There you go. Hell yeah. We got that. First try.
This is the end.
You have won.
You have won.
Hell yeah.
I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit. You have my approval.
Cool.
Your present will is not the product of erosion. You used to represent my past. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth.
It's weird. I guess it should be fair to just see like the Raiden Shogun as a separate person at this point because she does have her own consciousness. It's weird seeing them just converse with each other.
I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow.
Oh.
The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat? It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
What's up? Oh. Wait, what? Her sword is like doing the same thing the Sacred Sakura was doing. The munition is glowing. Oh, what's that?
Hello, A.
Oh.
And greetings, those who have come to bear witness.
We're actually seeing Makoto. We're not hearing her. This is weird.
I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces. Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end.
Oh.
I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me. But... you never mentioned this to me.
Oh.
Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry.
Is this thing actually conscious or is it just a recording?
I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden.
Seems to be
I
conscious.
should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness. Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore.
Oh, Kynria lore, finally. We haven't really been getting a lot of it.
In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion.
A bit too long.
And I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime.
Some bad times.
But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you.
You know, what if she didn't succeed?
Don't look down on me.
Oh.
See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain.
Okay, I think I've had enough. I've seen enough of Makoto. I'm satisfied. Now it just feels like I'm intruding on family matters.
Here, take it.
Oh.
But it is you who must take the most...
What did she take? What did you think? Oh. What's that? It's like a gem.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really?
Is it... What is it? Is it like the seed of Secret Sakura or...
Eternity extends time into infinity.
Yes.
Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles.
The heavenly
now,
principles.
The nightmare has dissipated,
Whoa.
and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time.
Some time?
Until you are ready to awaken.
Awaken
and
what?
embrace the new.
Oh.
What do you think? Did it do the trick?
Oh, that's supposed to be like the
This
sacred
time,
Sakura we have in the real world.
It really is goodbye, eh?
Damn, that's pretty.
Goodbye, Makoto.
Quite a grandiose way to say goodbye. After leaving the realm of consciousness, return to Archon, you relay that message to
So the
Miko.
A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past.
Time is fucked, man. They're doing some fucked up shit with time. I'm not even gonna try to discuss it.
No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
Yes.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
You're right, that's actually right. I saw wonderful things inside that place. Time was moving forward and backward at the same time. It doesn't. It just keeps giving me more and more Attack on Titan vibes.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. So that was the turbulence I was sensing. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared.
I don't fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
Yes.
I know what you mean. Perhaps
It's the road.
Makoto got a higher power involved in all of this.
What's its the road?
But whatever the explanation, her solution is what saved us all.
Ishtar is a god with control over time and wind. Most like the four shining shades of the primordial one. Wait, Ishtar is actually a part of Genshin? Wait, what? Okay, Ishtar seems to be a god of time. Cool.
Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely swallowed up centuries ago by that disaster and the filth. You too have my thanks.
How are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really, after all, Euthymia.
I only heard her voice. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then.
Wow.
She even factored my immaturity into her plan.
Oh,
It's
wow.
all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day.
Makoto was brilliant. But hey, you made a crucial contribution too.
I just planted a seed.
Your will and hers were both indispensable.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing!
The final act might be a simple one, but getting there was the result of countless efforts coming together. Just because the cause and effect ended up being a bit back to front, doesn't mean you should undervalue the part you played.
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you.
I do
I
have to agree.
graciously accept them.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Makoto said the exact same thing!
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to maybe take the position of Shogun for a couple of days? Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
Did not expect that. Shit was so serious, I did not expect them to throw a joke in there.
We will have to end the frivolities there.
Ah, that's fine.
There is much work to be done.
Yeah, it's fine. It's great.
The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future.
Isn't it weird? She just basically created another person, you know, that basically helps her.
After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
What's the Sakoku decree? What's that? What's that again? All I know is like the Visionary decree. What's the Sakoku decree?
Really? That's huge news!
Oh wait, the Sakoku decree is the decree that prevents travelers from going inside Inazuma. Okay.
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, There is no... I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma.
But out of those challenges will be born new opportunities.
I'm looking forward...
Wow.
Of the Electro Archon.
Man.
Of the sacred Sakura bloom eternally.
That was an insane story quest. You know, I came into this just looking forward for like the big boss battle. I was not expecting much for the story quest, but it was actually really good. The writing has definitely improved on this one. It was crazy. It's weird. Usually, like, what makes story quests good is like action, massive cutscene, massive animation, but no. This one, like the story, the writing alone really carried it. Did we even have a massive animation? Well, not really. It wasn't really a fight scene animation, was it? It was just like, yeah. We didn't really get any fight scene animation, so yeah, that was crazy. The writing alone carried this entire story quest. The character development for A, everything about it was just really good. Quite the improvement. Throughout the past few months, I've seen like the Inazuma story quest and A's character fairly shallow due to the lack of this. So I saw the Inazuma story quest quite shallow. But this pretty much tied up a lot. Like the first A story quest, what the fuck was that compared to this? That's like nothing. This was like the story quest I was expecting from the first A story quest. This was it, but no, they gave us that weird thing where we take the Raiden Shogun who knows nothing about the world on a tour or a date. That was weird. Yeah, I guess like the only complaint really is they should have done this story quest earlier. And yeah, that's it. They should have done this story quest earlier because it's weird that it came out in 1.2.5 where the focus is like no longer in Inazuma. Inazuma is no longer like the star of the show. So yeah,
Where do you want to go next?
really good story quest. Really good boss fight and all that. Everything's good. Well, so I guess I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, really good. If you enjoyed that, leave a like, and if you want to see more, subscribe. My name's Carl. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.